the voice of Jack on the Resilient Jack Space, and this is the making of the Resilient Jack Space.
What characters do you portray in the cartoon, and what are your other roles involving the Resilient Jack Space?
Well, I'm the voice of Mac.
What in Remlax, Wrench? You gotta be kidding me, kid! We're in big trouble here!
Also some other characters, and Jack's dad. I'm also in charge of editing and animation, and I'm also the co-writer with Mike.
The voice of Specto in the Resilient Jack Space, and Specto sounds something like this. Number 389, what are you doing? Obey my orders, eject! And he's the main bad guy in the Resilient Jack Space. Also the voice of Hum, who's a side character in the Resilient Jack Space, who sounds something like this. Hum, hum, hum. I also do the voiceover for Newt. Newt has two forms. He has his small form, his normal form, and then he also has his battle form, which he turns into a hulking monster, pretty much, to protect Jack. He's 100% loyal to Jack, will do whatever Jack tells him to do, and he will defend Jack with his life. Newt's smaller form just sounds like a regular dog. And his battle form is more like a snarling beast. It's like... And I also do all the voices for the Todd Army, and there are numerous Todd Army members throughout the whole season and throughout the cartoon series. I try to change them up every single time to give a different dialect, a different voice. Some people will be talking like this, and some people will be talking in my normal voice, and then some people will be talking like this, and some people will be talking like this, and some people will be talking like this. So I try to change up all the voices for them, especially when there's multiple Todd Army members in one scene. I don't want it to be like, oh, that's the same person. I want to show my range as a voiceover artist. I also share in the production, directing, and writing of the cartoon along with Greg. How did you come up with Jack Space?
So my son and I, one day he came home from school and he just came up with this character named Jack, and I asked him some questions. I said, where's Jack from? He told me what planet he was from, and we just came up with the story as we went along, especially about some of the characters that were in there and maybe the house that he lives in. And then we started to develop those characters from there, and then I went and presented it to Mike. Mike really liked the idea, and we started doing the writing in October of 2010.
We've been invited to attend Will's school, Peacedale Elementary, to present our cartoon to the class and get some feedback from the kids.
You can call us Greg or Mike if you want. We're here to present our animation that we're working on, the Resilient Jack Space. And as you all must know, Will is the voice of Jack. And today we're going to put away some rumors that Will isn't doing an animation, because he is doing a cartoon that we're working on. So I wanted to hand this out so you can pass this around so you guys can see a little bit of what the characters look like. Carolyn, you can just look at it for a couple seconds and then pass it on, or a couple minutes, whatever you feel like. And we've been working on this for about a year now.
We were also invited to Rhode Island College to attend Professor McDonald's transmedia class, in which the students presented us with marketing ideas for the Resilient Jack Space after seeing our PowerPoint presentation a week before. Greg and I are now in the process of finishing the recording and editing of all the voice dialogue for the first episode. After that is complete, we'll move to the animation of the project using Animate 2 from Toon Boom. Our goal is to get feedback from as many people as possible before entering the Resilient Jack Space and Animation Film Festival in 2013. We still have so much work to do before the Animation Film Festival's deadline next November. Greg and I are looking into some marketing ideas for the cartoon, like a phone app, a graphic novel, toys like the Warhawk and the House Ship, action figures, a clothing line, DVD releases, etc., all to tie into the release of the pilot episode.
There's an episode where Jack gets a thing called the Warhawk ZX. It's a motorcycle, but it also transforms into other things. And his parents left it to him for his birthday. This is just concept art. And concept means this is kind of the idea we're going with, but it's not really the final idea. Okay, now the windshield pops up on the top, and then the wings come out of the front fender. And that's a top view. Side view, wings come out the side of the Warhawk. and then the back flaps come up, and what does everyone think this is going to turn into now? Anybody got an idea?
We're making a Facebook page for Jack Space, as well as Twitter account, YouTube, Gmail, and other sites to promote the cartoon.
Well, we also have an agreement with a band called Full Atoms versus the Atomizer. They're working on the theme song for the Resilient Jack Space, and Mike and I are really excited to see what they come up with. Our goal with Resilient Jack Space is to get it syndicated with a major company, and Mike and I have written 9 out of 15 episodes for the first season. So we're really looking forward to see where this thing can go, and we're going to hold off on writing any more just until the first episode gets written and completely animated and put out to an audience. And this has been the making of the Resilient Jack Space.
And thanks for watching a behind-the-scenes look of the making of the Resilient Jack Space. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and the soon-to-be-made the Resilient Jack Space website for upcoming events and updates on the cartoon's progress.